This is Casper Abraham. I have 30 plus years experience both as a professional and amateur musician, teaching and performance. I've had those kind of numbers teaching at schools and groups, including choirs and chorus groups. But at least 100 plus have done exams with me, primarily ABRSM exams, which are my preferred choice. We could do Trinity, Guildhall, or LCM RGT exams if people are interested. I have the ability to play both by ear and by notation. And anyway, music is all about playing music. Talking about music is like dancing about architecture. Everyone has a finite number of hours in a week. In fact, just 168 hours a week. And how do we each choose to spend that time is up to us. And the way I've looked at it is I spend about 7 hours a week on teaching music, 7 to 8 hours. And that allows me only a maximum of 10 to 12 students each week. So you get to choose me and I get to choose you. So at any given point, I will have 12 students that I'm working with currently. Primarily a classical guitarist, but I like to teach everyone in a way that they become musicians, not just a technician on a specific instrument. I'm quite open to teaching along with the classical guitar, any other related guitar, acoustic guitar, lead guitar, rhythm. The more wider your experience and competence on the guitar, you'll be able to switch genres and play different kinds of music. That's where I come from. So from that, playing fretted instruments like the mandolin or the ukulele, it's easy for me, and therefore teaching any of those fretted string instruments, I could help you with. Apart from that, I've been playing the recorder for years. Have formed recorder ensembles. So soprano, alto, tenor, or bass. If you're interested in recorder, especially children at the age of 5, 7 plus, it's the best instrument to start them with. Moving on to the piano and organ, playing the organ mode on a keyboard, whether it's rock or church hymns, uh, sacred music. So that's one further addition on the piano. I play the flute, so those who are beginners perhaps can take up lessons. Likewise, on the violin, I prefer not to take the traditional approach but to learn to play by ear. But your foundations have to be laid on playing, holding the violin, playing correctly, reading notes. So that foundation will be laid, but playing fiddle and playing any pop music or any piece of music by ear is the kind of student that I'm looking for there. The double bass I play at an orchestra level, so if you need anyone who wants to learn the string bass, I could help you with that. Then the last three items comes into the area of music theory, arranging, composition, creativity, innovation, which really applies to anything else. You need to be innovative, learn how to improvise, be creative in all different art forms, really, to be able to apply that to music. But those who are interested and want to learn a proper formal mechanism for improvisation, creating, composing, songwriting in music should get in touch with me. It's me, it's me, it's me, everywhere, just to give you a flavor of all the different instruments. Based out of Bangalore in India. So the time slots that I have allocated for this is as given here. So depending on the time zone that you're in and whatever is convenient to you, you should get back to me. If you're not sure of it, please do check with me and I will come back to you with the regular time slot during the week. But you and I could be flexible. We could change those time slots depending on mutual convenience. But broadly, these are the 12 time slots that I have allocated for this training activity. Since I can take up just 12 students, I'd like to also know what kind of student are you? You don't necessarily have to be talented, but what I do look for is motivation, desire to learn, and willing to spend the time to achieve your goals. Quite early on, once we understand what your goals are, I could help you reach those goals. And these could be from just getting better at music or working towards exams or starting a career in music, or you're already a teacher and a professional musician and want to get better. So we could agree upon what exactly your goals are once you're on board as one of my students. How much work do you have to do? A lot. As I keep saying, there's this 80-20 rule. Most of the work has to be done by you. 80% of the work has to be done by you, and I could be the other 20% that provides the input and provides what you need to do. In a specific class, it could be the other way around, where I'm providing all the inputs and content and work, homework that you need to do, which could be 80% of the class time, while you just absorb that, and that's your 20%. So a lot of work has to be done and put in by you. Your time is money, and my time is money. So once we get started, I would rather spend our time as quality time in which there is a good download towards you and you're able to absorb and understand and learn what you're paying for. And we could use the rest of the week and the online subscription that we have offline to generally absorb that information, practice, and get the theory and the practical right. So time is money. HomeNote is all about convenience. You could do this at home. You don't have to commute. It's at a time and place that you are comfortable with and playing with your instruments, where you are at the least stress point to learn what you need to do. So that's where HomeNote provides a lot of value. Music International has a whole set of online resources as its primary content, which you can utilize so that the class itself is supported by the rest of the week learning. So if you have a class of 40 minutes or an hour, the remaining part of the week is up to you and how you use that time to get better, so that the next class becomes a logarithmic learning build up of your music capability. That's how we are able to make you learn quicker and faster than any other system perhaps on earth. So what do you get out of all of this? Once you start, I request you to subscribe, pay for, and be with me for 1 year. And I think we can progress you quite substantially from where you are today to where you want to be. And when it comes to music, it's the happiest thing on earth that you can possibly ever achieve. So please do contact me and we'll take it forward.